Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today we bring you an important update from South Sudan, a country that continues to face major political challenges as it prepares for long-delayed national election. International mediator, government leaders and opposition figures are all speaking strongly about the future of the country. On one side, there are calls for peace, unity, and successful election. On the other side, there are rising warning, threats, and deep disagreement about whether conditions are ready for voting. This situation shows a country standing at a very sensitive moment in its history. In this report, we'll break down what international leaders are saying, what the government is planning, why opposition groups are strongly rejecting the process, and what all of this could mean for ordinary citizens. Before we proceed, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. A senior African Union representative has visited South Sudan with a clear message: the country must stay united and move forward with election in an organized and peaceful way. The envoy Jakaya Kikwete, who is responsible for monitoring peace effort in the region, met with President Salva Kiir Mayardit in the capital, Juba. After the meeting, he told reporters that his visit was mainly to understand the current situation and to listen to different political groups inside the country. He explained that he had spoken with political parties, election officials, international partners, and civil society groups. His message was simple: South Sudan should remain hopeful, stay united, and prepare for successful election. He also emphasized that the peace agreement signed in 2018 remains the most important guide for the country's political transition. According to him, everything being done now should follow that agreement step by step without rushing or breaking the process. He also expressed encouragement after meeting the president, saying he saw progress and willingness to continue implementing the peace roadmap. Well, during his visit, the envoy held several meetings with key institutions responsible for election and constitutional reform. Kikwete met the National Election Commission, the Constitutional Review Commission, the Political Parties Council, representative of international organizations, and also he met with diplomats and peace monitors. From this meeting, he observed that preparation for election are ongoing, although challenges still remain. He reportedly welcomed the work done so far, especially in voter preparation and political party registration. He also noted progress in civic education programs, which are meant to help citizens understand their right before voting. At the same time, he reminded all institutions that transparency and trust are very important if elections are to succeed. Well, President Salva Kiir Mayardit reaffirmed his government commitment to implementing the peace agreement. He stated that South Sudan is still working toward a peaceful transition and national election. According to a statement from his office, the president highlighted several key points. First, he said political dialogue between parties is still ongoing and is important for building agreement on election issues. Second, President Salva Kiir Mayardit pointed to improvement in the security sector, especially the integration of unified army forces, which is part of the peace deal. Third, he said the country has survived many difficult periods, including past conflict, but is now trying to move forward with stability. He also expressed confidence that South Sudan is becoming stronger and should continue working toward peace and development. In simple terms, the government position is election should proceed and peace implementation is moving forward. Well, big question about election timing. South Sudan is preparing for what could be its first general election since independence. However, the situation is not simple. The main peace agreement from 2018 has been delayed several times. Different groups disagree on whether the country is truly ready. Some government officials want election to take place in December 2026, but several opposition groups strongly disagree. They argue that important part of the peace agreement have not yet been fully implemented. These include security arrangement, formation of unified army force, constitutional completion, political trust between rival groups. Because of this, opposition leaders said election could create more problem instead of solving problem. Well, one of the strongest reaction came from the acting leadership of the opposition of SPLM-IO in opposition group. Nathaniel Perino issued a very serious warning after the election announcement. He said the decision to move forward with voter registration and election show that the peace agreement is collapsing. He believes that the process is being rushed without proper preparation, and he gave a warning. He warned that allowing election under current condition could lead to more violence and instability. Nathaniel yet also made a strong statement saying that election officials should not enter areas controlled by opposition forces. In his message, he said, anyone who tried to conduct voter registration in those areas could face detention or even danger. This kind of statement shows how tense the political situation has become. It also raised concern about whether election activities can actually take place across the entire country safely. The opposition leader also accused government forces of attacking opposition training and assembly areas. According to Nathaniel Oyet, he claimed that security arrangements agreed under the peace deal have not been respected. According to him, clash between government and opposition forces are still happening in some regions. He described the situation as ongoing conflict, not full peace. He also said his movement remains strong and continue to control certain areas. These claims have not been independently confirmed in this report, but they reflect the deep mistrust between both sides. Well, the political situation in South Sudan is becoming more complex because the main opposition leader is currently detained in Juba. Army groups still operate in some regions. Trust between political parties remain very low. Election preparations are moving ahead despite disagreement. This combination of issues create uncertainty about the future. Some people believe election could bring stability if handled properly. Others fear election could trigger new conflict if conditions are not ready. International and regional organizations continue to play an important role. The African Union and regional partners are pushing for peace agreement implementation, inclusive political dialogue, release of political detainees, fair and transparent election. Before arriving in Juba, the African Union envoy also met opposition group outside the country to hear their concern. This shows that international actors are trying to balance both government and opposition views. However, even with this involvement, major disagreements remain unresolved. Well, the National Election Commission recently announced a proposed election date set for December 2026. The Commission also said it must follow legal timeline that require voter registration and preparation in advance. However, officials also admitted there are challenges including legal gap in the election framework, financial limitation, logistical difficulties. This means that even though a date has been announced, full preparation is still uncertain. For ordinary citizens in South Sudan, this situation created mixed feeling. On one hand, people want peace. People want a stable leadership. People want to vote for their future. On the other hand, there is a fear of violence. There is political uncertainty. There is confusion about whether election will truly happen. Many citizens are simply waiting and hoping that leader will find common ground. Well, this story shows a country at the crossroad. One path leader toward election, reform and democratic transition. The other paths lead toward renewed political tension and possible instability. The success of the coming month will depend on political compromise, trust between rival leaders, full implementation of these peace agreements, support from regional and international partners. Without this, the election process may face serious challenges. Well, we all know South Sudan is entering one of the most important political periods since independence. Leaders are being urged to stay united, follow the peace agreement, and ensure elections are peaceful and credible. But opposition groups are warning that the situation is not ready and could become dangerous if rushed. The coming month will be critical in deciding whether the country move forward in peace or face renewed political tension. Well, we will continue following this story closely and bring you updates as they happen. Well, if you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, make sure you have the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching. Let's meet on the next video.